Hey internet, so it's a bit of a fettling really with the GS. I've been buying some bits and pieces for it. I did a chain and sprockets, didn't bother filming that because we've all changed chain and sprockets before, and I will put a picture down here though of the sprocket size. Absolutely bang on, correct size sprocket. Well, certainly that's the one the new one is the same size as the one I took off, so it's not an oversized front sprocket. But you know, they needed changing anyway. There was rust around the outside on the back of the chain, so yeah, new chain and sprockets have gone on. Also did an oil and filter, just because the seller did say that she'd had it serviced in April, I think, but I mean, I don't know if it's the same for the BMW bikes as it is for the cars. Having run a car for, you know, a number of years, not all of the services, they have an inspection 1 and inspection 2, and not all of them you get an oil change, so I don't know whether it's the same for bikes or not, but I thought, well, I'll just be more comfortable if I change the oil. So yeah, it's had a new oil and filter. So what else have I been buying? One of the things, I don't like that front funny looking sprocket cover, so I bought a new one off eBay. Oh, it's a second hand one, you know, but it's a proper front sprocket cover. And also I bought well, a couple of things. First one is seller has misplaced the keys for the luggage. I mean, you know, I'm hopeful that at some point she might, you know, find them and post them on to me, but you know, if not, certainly for now I need to be able to secure the top box because I do a lot of commuting on the bike. And so I bought a new barrel and key. And then, inspired by my brother coming over on his 1250 the other week, thanks Michael, he told me all about AliExpress and the stuff that he's been buying off AliExpress and how it costs next to nothing but seemed relatively good quality. So I thought, well, I'll give it a bit of a punt. So I bought, as I've already shown you, and you'll see again, the frame's a little bit tatty, needs a bit of paintwork. So these frame covers for the lower sections of the frame, I thought, you know, that might just tidy it up a bit. I think these were £9 off AliExpress. And then the other thing I bought is, I really don't like the way that rectifier sits there on the side of the bike, all unprotected. So I bought one of these, a little rectifier shield cover or whatever you want to call it. Now I've seen these on Amazon and they're selling for, I don't know, £30 or something like that. I think this was £5 or about that off AliExpress. I mean, it's coated well, it seems fine. I mean, I suppose you'd say it is more decorative than anything else, but I'm more than satisfied with the quality. The other thing I bought, and I don't know whether I'm going to fit this or not, I was sort of on a roll then, and it's a beak for the front guard, so might put that on. I'm not sure about screwing holes in it though, so I might use some double-sided tape. And then the other thing that I bought off eBay is a lovely engine guard. This was quite pricey, and the seller on eBay, absolutely shocking. Stopping power they were called, no comms. Just terrible service, took a lot longer than it should have done, and I raised it, you know, I kept emailing, didn't get any replies, so avoid them, stopping power on eBay. But yeah, it's nice, that is SW Motec, so we'll get that on. I had also ordered a radiator guard for it as well, off them, and again, no, it had gone past when it should have been delivered. I raised it with them and didn't get a reply, so I cancelled the order and they accepted the cancellation on that one. I also did try to cancel that as well, but they said, oh no, it's well, I got a message back saying cancellation refused because it's with the courier, and it wasn't with the courier at all. But anyway, so I do want to get a radiator guard, so that's it. Yeah, so I've been spending a little bit of money on it, just to sort of personalise it to me a bit. So yeah, we're going to get those fitted today, and job's jobbed. Can't say how happy I am with the bike. It is just a top bike. Okay, let's crack on. So the Chinese lock, after I'd reassembled it, comparing it side by side, the Chinese lock is slightly longer, so the barrel was actually sticking out from the top box, but the bonus is the key seems to work in my barrel, so job's jobbed. So, painted these guards black. I just didn't like how they stood out with the alloy, really. Got my little beacon, little guard there. Lovely SW Motec bash plate. Little cover for the rectifier, that as well. Painted this as well. Again, I don't like the alloy look really. And like I say, new chain of sprockets and oil and filter. Yeah, so all good. Yeah, it also works out really well for me with the Chinese lock. Although the barrel, as I said earlier, was too long, the Chinese key fits my barrel. So I've tried it on the panniers as well, and they're fine. So I've put the original barrel back in, which of course there's nothing wrong with. I just haven't got a key for it, and that's job's jobbed. I mean, the barrel and key, I think it was £11 on eBay from a Chinese seller. It got here far quicker than the UK seller who sold me the bash plate. So yeah, I might just order another one of these 11 quid barrel and keys, so I've got a spare key. Seems the cheapest way of doing things. Okay. Right, that's it for today then really. I just thought I'd give it a quick nip out to make sure there was nothing likely to fall off when I'm using it again next week for the commute. We've been really lucky, haven't we, so far this year with the weather in the UK. I mean, 30 degrees, no rain for weeks on end is quite unheard of. It's not great for the farmers, but it's a great thing for being able to get out on the bikes on a regular basis and commute. I mean, I only don't commute when the weather's bad because, you know, I can't really get to work looking, you know, like a drowned rat. It wouldn't really be the right thing to do. But yeah, so really good. And I think commuting as well keeps you sharp. You know, there's one thing going out on the Sundays and, you know, tootling around the lanes, but there's another thing commuting through city traffic and keeping your wits sharp. So yeah, just wanted to make sure it was all alright. The last thing I want to be worrying about when I'm on the way to work is whether something doesn't feel right or feels a bit loose. getting to grips now with the indicators. Still not my favourites, but you know, they're all right. But yeah, really pleased with the bike. Just wanted to fettle it up a bit today and you know, spend some time with it. And today, really going out that little short ride was the first leisure ride on the bike, really. I mean, I only did 20 odd miles, but yeah, everything else has just been commuting. So yeah, perfect bike for it as well. Okay, so thanks for sticking with me. One last comment. Yeah, I have had a number of emails about what's happening with the RD. Nothing's happening with the RD in a nutshell, and the guy where I was going to take it up in Yorkshire, he's obviously super busy, and you know, super busy, isn't he? So I have had a couple of messages off him, but you know, it's not really convenient for me to take it up there at the moment, so never mind. It'll get done when it gets done. I'll just find something else to do in the meantime. Alright, thank you very much. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.